Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh, baby.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Saltea Kate P. Borja. Today I'm going to make my performance task in science. I am going to make a 3D model of the 8 different phases of the moon. And here are my materials. Old styrofoam balls from an old package, glue gun, my art materials, big piece of cardboard, scissors, barbecue sticks, paint brushes, and paint. Now let's start. First, I'm going to draw stars on the cardboard. Now it's time for me to cut the styrofoam balls in half. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. Now it's time for me to paint. While I am just letting the earth dry, I am going to do the rest of the phases of the moon. I'm going to let it sit here and let it dry for a few minutes. Now I am going to start. The first one that I'm going to do is the new moon. I'm going to use black paint. Now that I'm done with the first moon, which is the new moon, I am going to move on to the second moon, which is the waxing crescent. Now I'm done with the earth and the 8 phases of the moon. While I am waiting for this to dry, it's time for me to make the sun. Now I'm done with the 8 phases of the moon, the earth, and the sun. Now next step, I'm going to glue this onto the cardboard. Now that I'm done with the 8 phases of the moon and the earth, I am going to add the sun and the names of the different 8 phases of the moon. Now I'm going to do the sun. And after 2 hours, I finally finished my 3D model of the 8 phases of the moon. There is new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, and waning crescent. And I also added the Earth and the Sun. And the Moon orbits the Earth, and then the Earth orbits the Sun. And the Moon doesn't actually produce its own light. It gets its light from the Sun. The light of the Sun reflects on the Moon, and then it shines onto the Earth. Thank you.